Hi friends, it's Sasha. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm finally doing a cooking video on this channel. I have been making cowboy caviar, which I feel like always makes a comeback as soon as the warm weather hits. And I thought I would share just my recipe with you. This can be made in so many different ways. You can add whatever you like, you can take away whatever you don't like. So I'm just kind of showing you how I do it, and then I'll talk about different little modifications that you could make throughout me just like making this recipe. And this is honestly a great thing to do if you are trying to just practice your like cutting and chopping skills, because you have to chop up the peppers, the onions, the tomatoes, the cucumber, like there's a lot of cutting involved. So I feel like it could be really good practice if you are just trying to get more comfortable in the kitchen and using a kitchen knife. First things first, I think an Alani is in order. Oh wait, I have a Yeti. So I got this for Christmas and I love that it like kind of matches this one. I don't even know if this is my favorite flavor anymore. This used to be my #1, but ever since I tried the cherry slush, that one might be my #1. They just didn't have any at the store the other day when I went, so I ended up getting the Cosmic Stardust, but I'm obsessed with these. If you followed me back in like 2016 to 2018, you may remember that I was obsessed with the canned Starbucks refreshers when they had those, and they stopped making them. I think you can still buy them on Amazon, but I tried it once and they just didn't taste the same. They tasted almost like bad, like they had spoiled or something, I don't know. But these have pretty much replaced those in my life, and it has a lot more caffeine than those did. I think it has like 200 milligrams. But sometimes I save the rest for tomorrow because I don't mind throwing this in my fridge and then drinking it tomorrow morning. If you hear any voices in the background, Brendan is playing a video game with his friend in the other room, but he's usually pretty low-key, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. But let me just run through what I have. I think I have everything out that I want to. Oh my god, I feel like I should say this now at the very beginning of the video because I know someone's going to comment it. If you like cilantro, it would probably make a great addition to this dish. But I do not like cilantro, so I am not going to be adding it. I just don't like it. I don't know. I'm one of those people that has like, isn't there like a gene or something that makes cilantro taste like soap for some people? I don't know. I must have it. But I have tomatoes, sweet peppers, a red onion, 2 jalapenos, cucumber, which I feel like is my secret ingredient for fresh like dips and salsas, some garlic, avocado, which it's a like, I can push my thumb into it, but it's definitely a little bit firm. I'm still gonna use it. I keep calling it a cob of corn. An ear of corn, a lime, some black beans, taco seasoning, and then salt. And I might add a few other seasonings too. And then I feel like for this type of dip, scoops are crucial. Scoops are just going to enhance your dipping experience for sure. I usually add a little bit of white vinegar too, but we'll get to that. All right, so really I feel like you can make this as like finely chopped or chunky as you really prefer. I got like grape tomatoes, are these? I don't know, just like little guys, and I'll probably quarter them. So it won't be too fine of a chop, but I feel like that's fine, especially because tomatoes kind of the base. Kind of, not really, but kind of. But let me give these a quick wash. As I chop everything up, I'm just gonna throw it into the Tupperware that I'm gonna use for the dip. Usually I like take the seeds out, like I'll just kind of do that. And then we'll cut this a little skinnier. No one come for my chopping skills. That's just gonna discourage me from wanting to film these videos. And to be fair, my knives are not as sharp as they could be. And why do I have so many things near me? Why is this happening? Let's get all this out of here. I'm gonna stop talking and start a time lapse. Oh my god, also I ordered this like scraper. I think it's like a dough scraper, but this is like life-changing, especially for something like this where you're doing lots of chopping. Instead of just like trying to slide it onto your knife, you just scrape it onto here and throw it in, and oh my god, I love it so much. I need sharper knives in my life. Alright, I think that's enough tomato for now. I still have more, so I can always add more afterwards. But we got a layer of cucumbers, tomatoes, and then I guess I'll do the peppers next. Ooh, what color peppers should I do? So we already have red from the tomatoes. Maybe I'll do like a mix of the yellow and the orange, because then we're gonna have green from the jalapeno and the avocado. Yeah, we'll do yellow and orange. Alrighty, we're moving over to jalapeno. I feel like I see people cut jalapenos barehanded all the time, but every time I try to do it without a glove, my like nail beds end up feeling on fire for a couple of hours afterwards. So we are just going to avoid that by putting on a glove. Now you can leave like the veins and the seeds in if you want the jalapeno to be a little bit spicier. I tend to take them out. I like spicy stuff, but I don't know. I'm on the fence with what I want to do because I do have a red onion, but I have a white onion as well. And I feel like, especially because I already cut this one and I want to use this as soon as possible, I should just save the red onion and use the white onion. I've made it with both before. I feel like both are pretty good. I feel like I have to be really careful with how much onion I'm putting into this dip because I feel like, oh, this knife sucks. I feel like if I add too much, it gives me indigestion. Like I don't know. It gives you that like just feeling like in your throat and almost in your chest a little bit. I grabbed a longer knife. I feel like that's just going to make this a lot easier. Not that I'm gonna even, but that's probably enough to be honest. Like that's more than enough. Oh, I also have half of a pepper for my lunch, so I'm gonna chop that up and throw it in too. Because I might as well. Oh my god, this one, I can tell that I use this knife less. Because this one is so much sharper. It just makes cutting so much easier. Okay, I don't even know if I want to add all of this onion in just yet. Alright, that's good for now. The corn. So I'm gonna microwave this. Let me Google really quick. I think you just have to wrap it in a wet paper towel and then cook it for like 2 minutes. Let's see. Huh. This says place the entire thing with the husk still on in the microwave and cook it for 4 minutes. All right, let's try it. I also need to mince a clove of garlic. I almost forgot about that. The corn has been microwaved. Yeah, that looks good. Let me get all this stringy off. I feel like there's just so much that you can add to this dip. It's even good if you have like just produce in your house that you need to use in the next couple of days, or even like leftovers from a different meal. Like if you had leftover corn on the cob, I feel like that would be perfect to just have an excuse to make this. But I like to just cut it off. I could even go a little closer because I almost like when it's like in chunks. Also, I think I'm just gonna add this to this onion. Fuck it. Yeah? Tell me more. Oh, wait, we got a sticker. You know what that means. Where's my book? So in one of my little journals, oh, I forgot. I put cat whiskers in here. I want to start a jar for when I find cat whiskers. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, you totally can. I started a sticker collage for all of my produce stickers. So I'm gonna throw a couple more on here. We got this avocado one, throw down there. This lime has one, we'll add that in. The whiskers are underneath my finger, but what? She always meows at me when I'm in here cooking or eating. For some reason she thinks if I'm in the kitchen, it means that it's playtime. She's like, that's right, it is playtime. If I waited like a day, this avocado would be perfect. It's gonna be a little bit firm, but I'm honestly okay with that. You honestly don't want it to be too soft if you are going to make this dip, because then it's just gonna get kind of like mushy in there. Some people suggest waiting to add your avocado until you're actually eating it, but I feel like because I add so much lime juice that the avocado doesn't really go that brown, because that's pretty much how I preserve. I'll make like mashed avocado, and I'll just do the entire avocado, use half one day and use half the next day. And all I'll do is I'll put the mashed up avocado mixture in a little Tupperware and just like douse it in either lemon juice or lime juice. And that seems to keep it from browning. So I feel like the same thing kind of happens here. But if it was a day later, what just went flying? Oh, a couple petals. I feel like it would be easier to peel this. I love peeling avocados. I don't know if anyone else does that. I mean, I'm sure at least one person watching this video does that, but it feels so wrong to see a peeled avocado, but it's so satisfying. It's definitely a little bit difficult to peel it right now, again, just because this is slightly underripe. Also, let's just add the black beans in now. This is a pretty big batch, so I might add them all. Yeah, I might as well. Just throw them all in there. So I'm just gonna dice it this way first, and then I might want to make the chunks a little bit smaller afterwards. We'll see. All right, avocado's in. I'm cutting the corn right now, and see, I kind of like when it stays in little like chunks like this. Obviously some of it, not all of it, but I don't know. I enjoy that. I feel like it's impossible to make a small batch of this. I've tried before, but it always just turns into an entire like gallon of it. All right, here's what it's looking like so far. So there's the cucumbers. Actually, let me show this side. Yeah, you can see the cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers and jalapenos. There's garlic in there, black beans, avocado, and corn. So let's give this just a little mix first. So colorful. Wait, let me bring you guys closer. Look at how beautiful and vibrant that is. Wow. Let's try a bite of just this stuff without any lime juice, without any seasonings. I want to try just a little bite. So good. And what's nice is I feel like this could be used, like you could just have some lettuce and throw this on it, and then you have like a well-dressed salad. You could even put it on like an open-faced sandwich or something like that. Like if you had some hummus or even like an avocado spread, that would be really good. And then obviously just having it with chips is delicious. But let's cut our lime. Oh wait, aren't you supposed to do that first? Isn't that a thing? Oh my gosh, the smell of limes just brings me back to my bartending days. Oh, I should have used my little juicer thingy. I bought a lemon juicer, citrus juicer, and I like, you know, the little squeeze thingy. And I haven't used it yet, but use it for like the halves, not quarters. So, and I think I'm gonna use the entire lime. Honestly, I feel like just with the lime juice, this is amazing. Like, I'm gonna add seasonings, but I don't know, it just tastes so fresh. Oh, I should get a little thumbnail. I love white vinegar. I just splashed white vinegar, but I'm gonna add just a little. I feel like there's probably like a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more in there. And then I'm gonna add some salt. I ordered this off of Amazon and I didn't realize I was buying a lifetime supply of taco seasoning, but to be honest, I've put a dent in that. That's that's kind of impressive. 24 ounces of taco seasoning. I have seen people add fruit to cowboy caviar. I've seen people add diced up watermelon. I feel like mangoes are pretty popular in it. I feel like pineapple would be really good in it. So you can definitely kind of play around with it, just depending on what your personal taste and preference is. And then even just like I said, what you have in your house, what kind of produce do you have that you need to use up in the next couple of days. And there's so much that you can add to this and it'll still be delicious. I might even add a little bit of chili powder because I feel like it's not that spicy and I want a little bit of a bite to it. I feel like taco seasoning doesn't really have much spice to it. Like it has flavor, but not like heat, you know? I might eat a little bit of this and then add the rest of the tomatoes in because I definitely feel like it could use more, but not necessary. You could definitely add like garlic powder, onion powder, pepper. You saw I add a little bit of salt to this. Even like paprika I'm sure would be good in it. Turmeric would probably add a little bit. but I'm gonna keep it kind of I mean, taco seasoning has a ton of different spices in it, but I'm gonna keep it kind of simple. I'm not gonna add too many spices. I mean, I would eat it even without all the spices. It's just so like refreshing and tasty. If you've ever made cowboy caviar, I would love to hear what you put in yours, because I feel like there's a million different ways to make it, and I would definitely love to try out a couple things. I would really like to try, like, I think pineapple would be really good in this, like I was saying earlier. Even watermelon. I don't know, I'm not a huge mango fan. I know mango salsa is kind of big, but I'm just not a big mango person. Delicious. Not much more to say than that. Oh my gosh, what a success. I've been wanting to film this video for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm so happy that I finally did. I would like buy the ingredients and then I would just make it, but not for a video. I've made this like 3 times in the past 2 weeks now. All right, one more bite and then I'm gonna end off this video. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video, especially for staying until the end if you're hearing me say these words right now. Let me know what your favorite ingredient in the cowboy caviar is. Mine might be the avocado. No, maybe the corn. Especially because I've done it with frozen corn before, and it is just so much better. If you you can just put it in the microwave for 4 minutes. That's so easy, and it just has such a different, like, fresher flavor cutting it straight off the cob like that. And I feel like it really just, I don't know, if I don't have the corn, it feels completely different. I would love to do some more cooking videos like this, so if you are already a follower of mine and follow like my stories and stuff like that, let me know if there's any things that I make that you would like to see a little recipe video for. I don't have a video for my buffalo chickpea dip on here. I think that would be a fun video to do. Even just like a video doing different avocado toasts could be really fun, because I feel like the way I make my avocado toast is not like anything crazy, but I know quite a few people that watch my Twitch live streams have incorporated some of the little ingredients that I use on it and have kind of stuck with it because they enjoyed it. So maybe that could be a fun video, but as always, would love to hear your video suggestions in the comments for this channel. I'm so happy to just be posting regularly on here. I'm so grateful that this channel was monetized. I feel like I keep saying this in this video, but if you've been following me for a while, you know what a big deal that is, just because of everything with like my SashaHippie channel that we've dealt with over the years. It feels really good to just be creating lifestyle content that I don't feel mildly terrified every time I hit like the upload button of it getting just like taken down or anything like that. So I really appreciate everyone that's just taken the time to come over to this channel and show some love, whether it just be through a single view or if you are commenting, liking, subscribing. Obviously that makes a huge difference for anyone that you watch on any platform. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye friends.